Hi, my name is Kyle McCrell. I'm over here at the Cosumnes River Preserve, home to 50,000 acres of marsh and wetlands. Also, 11 miles of pristine hiking trails open to the public. Now, this land is home to over 250 bird species, 40 fish species, and over 400 verified plant species. Now, I'm going to take you up these steps and introduce you to some cool, awesome, informative, interpretive panels. So follow me. I'm here at the Cosumnes River Preserve Visitor Center, and provided by staff is a glorious interpretive panel illustrating just how the Cosumnes River came to be. The 80-mile-long Cosumnes River begins in the El Dorado National Forest of the Sierra Mountains. At an elevation of about 7,600 feet, rainwater runoff and snowmelt from a basin of over 1,200 square miles feed the river's three forks, which flow through lush conifer forest. In the deep granite canyons of the upper reaches, the river tumbles over huge rocks and through alternating pools and rifles. As the river drops into the drier foothill environment, it coalesces into one river channel. Oaks and grapevines dominate the landscape. Shortly after the confluence of the three forks, the river falls 30 feet down an earthquake fault across the riverbed. Just below the town of Latrobe, the river cascades over a 20-foot waterfall. As the river continues into the flatlands of California's Great Central Valley, it slows. The water percolates into the soil of the sandy riverbed, raising the groundwater table. I am standing less than 1/2 mile from the mouth of the Cosumnes River, where it joins the Mucalum River. From that point, the river's waters become part of a vast network of waterways named the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta, ultimately flowing through San Francisco Bay all the way into the Pacific Ocean. And this map does a great job illustrating with bulleted points exactly just how far it travels all the way from the Sierra Nevada mountains through the Central Valley, eventually in the San Francisco Bay, and eventually in the Pacific Ocean. Over here, we have incredible illustrations of just how this amazing ecosystem thrives month in and month out, starting with the month of September. The annual cycle of renewal begins, inaugurating 6 months of increasing wildlife numbers. Mid-month, sandhill cranes arrive from nesting grounds in Northern California, Oregon, and Alaska. The fields are harvested and will follow for the winter. Birds prey on insects and rodents that the tractors uncover. October. As trees lose their leaves, it is slightly easier to catch a glimpse of local inhabitants. Tiny, colorful warblers, neotropical migrants, you could say, pasture on their way to Central and South America. The neotropics of the New World, rich fall colors paint the forest. November. Preserve volunteers lend nature a hand by planting the acorns gathered in October. In good years, rains begin, watering the newly planted acorns and swelling the sediment-rich river. December. During wet years, the Cosumnes River spills over its banks, flooding extensive areas of the preserve. The waters dump rich sediments ideal for the regeneration of the valley oak riparian forest. The floods reduce competition from weeds by scouring the land and limit rodent populations which otherwise might devour oak seedlings in the spring. January. Winter brings unpredictable weather. Crisp, clear, sunny skies alternate with dense tulle fog or dark thunderclouds and driving rain. Downpours in the foothills of the Cosumnes watershed often result in flooding on the preserve and the surrounding bottomlands. February. Thousands of wintering waterfowl prosper on the seasonal wetlands created by rain and flooding. A welcome addition to the rich, managed marsh habitat that greeted the birds in the fall. March. Well-fed and rested, sandhill cranes leave the preserve to migrate north. In Northern California, Southern Oregon, Canada, and Alaska, they will nest and raise their young. April. Yellow buttercups and bright red maids paint the grasslands. Migratory songbirds appear in the oaks and other riparian trees. They will nest here or simply rest for a while and ride to breeding grounds further north. May. The northern oriole, with its glorious colors and song, announces its presence. Orioles weave their nests from grasses and fibers, cleverly hanging them on tree branches. June. Black-necked stilts and American avocates in distinctive breeding colors salute summer as they strut around the preserve's brood ponds and managed wetlands. July. Wetland managers maintain and irrigate the preserve's brood ponds and seasonal wetlands, which otherwise would be parched by summer's drought. Keep a sharp eye out for coyote pups traveling through the grasslands with their mothers. And last but not least, August. The long, hot summer is coming to an end. Volunteers can now harvest rose hips and elderberries, saving their seeds for restoration projects later in the year. Unfortunately, here at the Cosumnes River Preserve, due to the excessive flooding caused by the wet season, various locations, including this walkway, are currently underwater. Now, there are signs posted all across here that trails are closed all around the area. So you don't want to be like me and walk underwater. Don't do that.